With update 1.7 set to go live on the PC PTS tomorrow, Friday, June 30th, it's time to go over 5 items you need to look into in order to get ready for this much hyped and anticipated update. What's going on, agents? It's LtBuzzLitebeer, and in today's Division video, I wanted to get our mindset ready and reset for update 1.7, as it will be bringing some rather large changes to our beloved game. Global events will add new modifiers to PvE missions that, if completed, will earn us special currency to purchase new classified gear set items to enhance our existing gear sets. These new gear items will extend our present builds with enhanced 5 and 6 piece bonuses to add even more specialized attributes to our builds. With these global events in mind, I have decided to bring you my top 5 items you need to look into before update 1.7 goes live, and without wasting any further time, let's get started. 5. My number 5 item may come as a surprise to many of you, especially if you have been playing the Division since launch, but there are 14 gear sets in game, not counting an all high-end build, and each of these have their own special 2, 3, and 4 piece bonuses. Many players have their favorite 2 to 4 gear sets that they consistently use and really have no idea how the others work or what their special bonuses are. I can't tell you how many times I have been asked how I'm able to use an SMG with my ballistic shield, why I don't use Skull MC gloves with gear sets, or how Alpha Bridge allows me to unlock weapon talents like Ferocious or Destructive, even though I have not met the necessary requirements for main stats. Global events will steer us into playstyles that we are not familiar with, so before you get blindsided, step out of your comfort zones and experiment with different gear sets that you don't normally use. I have been posting some of these alternate build guides to my YouTube channel for weeks and encourage you to check them out. For those of you that would like a good starting point, I have included a link in the video description to Spider's Division Gear Attribute Sheet. This valuable resource can help you with all things the Division, and I would encourage you to click on the tab entitled Gear Set Bonuses and read up on these gear sets and their special attributes. Once you have acclimated yourselves to these different gear sets, start farming and assembling your 4-piece sets and try them out. Who knows, you may even like a few that you never considered using. Knowledge is power, and knowing when the events are taking place and what gear sets are being featured in each event is crucial to obtaining your classified gear items. From last week's State of the Game address, we know that the potential first 3 gear sets to be featured will be Final Measure, Lone Star, and Deadeye. And it was revealed what the proposed 5 and 6 piece gear set bonuses will be for each set. Each global event is just 1 week long, and if you miss the event, your chances of getting your desired classified gear items is substantially reduced. Once the event is over, that week's classified items will be placed into the loot pool, and for anybody that has grinded for Barrett's chest piece or the MDR knows just how frustrating the RNG loot system can be. Only 3 gear sets will have classified items featured per global event, and I have included a link to the Ubisoft website so you can constantly check for when that month's global event is taking place and which gear sets will be featured. 3. Players in the Division clearly favor using assault rifles and SMGs and have since launch, but there are many other weapon types besides ARs and SMGs, and you will need to reacclimate yourselves to how they handle and fire while in combat. LMGs, shotguns, marksman rifles, and sidearms all handle completely different, and it's important that you are familiar and comfortable with these different weapon archetypes. A good place to familiarize yourselves with optimal ranges and damage levels for each weapon is in the shooting range, located downstairs in the base of operations. Each target represents a specific range and can be used as a great reference point to learn optimal ranges for each weapon. Each weapon archetype has a specific optimal range, and it's important that you have a good feel for what is the correct distances to inflict as much damage as possible on enemy targets. Trying to hit NPCs with a shotgun at 30 plus meters is obviously something you should not try, and spending a little bit of time at the shooting range will help you learn the necessary ranges to engage enemy targets and help you avoid embarrassing battlefield mistakes. 2. Skill power and skill haste have been extremely strong ever since Update 1.6 went live for all platforms on February 28th of this year. It has been a mix of the reduced scaling factors for electronics and skill power and the reduction of healing overall that has really placed an emphasis on having large amounts of skill power to supplement the loss of health, toughness, and healing power. Skill power can add so much durability and versatility to any gear set, and some players have seen this shift in the meta and have been gravitating towards skill power, electronics, and skill haste. What is truly important to know is that skill power can be used for more than just a skill-spamming Tactician's Authority build throwing out Seeker Mines and turrets. Skill power can be used with Alpha Bridge, Hunter's Faith, Lone Star, and any other gear set you can think of to add a whole new dimension to your character's range and battlefield durability. I have been trying to showcase these skill-heavy builds on my channel as of late and would highly encourage you to embrace this skill power meta, as without it you are selling yourselves short, and it doesn't look like this current build will be changing in any way moving forward into Update 1.7.
1.
Admittedly, loadouts should have been installed into the game since launch, but could not have come at a better time for those of you looking to maximize your time in global events. Being able to rapidly shift between gear sets in a logical and efficient manner will save you time and help organize whatever gear you have assembled for that particular event. In addition, if you have not already done so, you need to create at least one new character and level them up to rank 30 as quickly as possible. You will not be using this additional character as a gear mule, but rather to hold and organize 6 additional loadouts. This way you will be able to quickly access and switch to your needed character with the specific loadout needed to complete that particular global event. I cannot emphasize to you enough how important this second or third character is, as trying to switch between all the gear sets and coordinate which gear goes to the stash and which stays in your backpack can quickly turn into a nightmare. And the last thing you want to do is complete a difficult global event, finally get the god roll gear item you have been grinding for, only to accidentally delete it while making room for more gear. This list is in no way the only items you will need to look into before Update 1.7 is finalized from the PTS and goes live, but I feel these are the 5 most important things agents need to look at with an emphasis on getting ready for global events. Feel free to leave your thoughts in the comment section below. In addition, if you are one of the 10,000 players chosen to participate in the PTS on the differing consoles, I would love your feedback as to how the game is functioning in your very first PTS. For now, I'm going to go ahead and sign off, but really look forward to your feedback. If you could take the time to rate the video with a huge thumbs up, it would be greatly appreciated. If you want some more LtBuzzLitebeer and my Division content in your life, make sure to pound that sub button and follow me on Twitter at LtBuzzLitebeer. Look for my continued coverage of the Division as the Update 1.7 PTS progresses, and remember for my channel, likes, comments, subs are loved. Until my next The Division video, this has been LtBuzzLitebeer saying peace out.